What is up, everybody? We are back here with another episode of Donation Deck Thursday, playing some Urborg Lhurgoyf. I know you guys are going to love this one. This is a Sultai Dredge list. The deck list has come from Brennan DeCandio, BDeCandio7, I believe, on Twitter. And we are playing, I guess you could call it Dredgeless Dredge, as Panda in chat, specifically pointed out. There's no actual Dredge cards. But we are playing a lot of self-mill to enable cards like Urborg Lhurgoyf, and then we can also Tyvar to get creatures back from the graveyard, which then also triggers Prized Amalgam, so that's kind of a cool synergy. Your self-mill enablers are Satyr Wayfinder, Stitcher Supplier, and Grisly Salvage. You have Fiend Artisan, which can not only search for Urborg Lhurgoyf, but you can sacrifice Stitcher Supplier to get more cards in the graveyard that way. Scrapheap Scrounger, another card that comes back from the graveyard to enable Prized Amalgam. We have Lotleth Troll in here, which is pretty cool because you can discard Prized Amalgams that you draw and then get them back with either Tyvar or Scrapheap Scrounger. And a couple of Willow Geist here, if it wants to put it up on the screen. There we go. This card is not the most exciting. It takes a little bit to get going, but if you can trigger it a couple of times with, say, again, Scrapheap Scrounger, Tyvar, Prized Amalgam, it could get pretty big. One Deathrite Shaman in here. Deathrite Shaman is not a particularly powerful card without fetch lands, but it's nice to have access to one copy with Fiend Artisan, so I don't mind playing the first copy. And then Overwhelming Remorse as our removal spell of choice because we're putting a lot of cards in the graveyard and we're going to mill over a lot of creatures. Very frequently going to be 1 mana, exile anything, which is particularly powerful. And then moving on to the sideboard, we have Brain Maggot as our kind of Thoughtseize effect, but it is a creature, which is important for Urborg Lhurgoyf and, various creature-relevant things in our main deck. Stain the Mind for combo, Glissa for mid-range, Scavenging Ooze for graveyard decks, Abrupt Decay for just generic removal spell, and then Haywire Mite Boseiju to blow up artifacts and enchantments. So that's the deck. I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. Alright, let's play round numero uno. And we don't have any lands. Can't keep without lands. Okay, this is a little bit better. I think I'm actually going to put back the third land here, because we have Wayfinder to find our land drops. And I just want to keep all my spells. Swamp. Well, even if they take one of these, I can cast the other to find lands. It's not too bad. Might just take Tyvar. Salvage down. Wayfinder to find a land. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Shores because I'm going to play it next turn. And then if they were planning on taking Tyvar with the second Thoughtseize, well, we drew a second Tyvar, which is good. So we have some Thoughtseize insurance. Aha! Surely they don't have a third, right? You would tell me if you had a third. Okay, with an Amalgam in the graveyard, I think there's too much upside in just snap down ticking. Maybe attack first, maybe they push. Highly doubt they will. You never know. Alright, give me a creature to play off of Tyvar, please. Come on. That is definitely a creature. Do I want Deathrite Shaman or Supplier? I just want Deathrite Shaman, TBH. Although Supplier could find Scrapheap Scrounger. It's close. Ooh, another Amalgam. That's kind of hot. Okay, well, we're certainly cooking with gas now. If they have Extinction Event as a follow-up. Okay, let's go to combat first. Attack for 8. Extinction Event's not that bad, though, because I drew a 2-drop. So now I can go kicked. Target myself. Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't target, it just mills. Okay, never mind. Cool. Let's go. That was sick. Okay. Well, we have to hope they don't have Leyline of the Void. Because I don't know how we can beat that card. They simply will just not have Leyline, right? We have answers. We have Boseiju, Haywire Mite, and Glissa. So I think I'm going to presume that they have... I think I'm going to presume that they have Leyline and do something like this. And I think Willow Geist is kind of mid against the Fatal Push decks. And probably cut a land for the Boseiju. That might be a little too greedy, but I think that's fine. And then because I'm bringing in 2 more 3-drops, I'm going to shave a Tyvar. I think I'm going to do this. Okay. Can't really keep this. I mean, I could, but Okay, a little bit better. We even have it out to Leyline, excuse me. Back Tomb. Okay, no Leyline. Lantern of the Lost. Alright, interesting. Can Boseiju that. Let's actually just Boseiju that this turn, and then next turn I can go Supplier and Wayfinder. Some people play Leylines, yeah. Well, you know, I don't really want to Boseiju them now. Okay, this is gonna be a little awkward. I have to force these lanterns out at some point. Trigger. Alright, play some 1/1s. Take this. Yeah, the issue is we haven't even forced the lantern yet. Milled over nothing. It would have been nice to, like, at least force the issue on one of these. They have Cling too? Oh my god. Jesus. Why are they edicting me? They have Bush? They must have Bush, right? They just don't care about the Liliana? Okay. It's not very good, because they have the lanterns, but... Yeah, I think that they don't have Leyline. I think we can confirm no Leyline with 2 lanterns and a Cling to Dust. Let's go... Could Lhurgoyf double kick, which probably forces at least one of the lanterns, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just go Lhurgoyf double kick. Play single GOYF. I guess single GOYF hold up Boseiju. They pop, then I Boseiju the other one. They probably will pop, right, if I just play the Lhurgoyf. That's fair. Yeah, okay, that's fair. No, I think this line's good. Because this might force... Yeah, okay. I like this. Oh, I could just pop it now, too, right? Because this is mana to use. Yeah, we can just pop this now. Also, the Lantern gets rid of their Cling to Dust, which is pretty relevant. I think I like this. Field of Ruin. I do have 2 basics. Did I mill over a basic? No, I didn't mill over a basic. Okay, let's start here. I'm sure the Lhurgoyf is dying this turn. Okay. Let's go to combat first. Significant lack of the word dredge. Yeah, we're playing dredgeless dredge. So they go multiple clings, huh? So we've seen 2 clings, 2 lanterns. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of graveyard hate. That is certainly a lot of graveyard hate. Field my Sanctum. You swamp. Playing one of the mill land. What's the mill land? Okay. If they minus, I'm going to sack Supplier. Sacking Supplier for sure. Ooh, those are cards. I'm just going to untap. Hypni Rivulet. No, I think they're talking about Sanctum of Nature. I don't know what that card is. Okay, let's do this now. Oh, Argoth? Nah, I don't want to play Argoth. Did we just go super deep here? I think so. We just go really deep. I guess this is maybe kind of mid, because there's a good chance they kill the Lhurgoyf this turn. But I think I'm going to send Wayfinder at Liliana and these 2 at them. 13. I'm going to play Takenuma so I can go get back Scrounger, second main, and also leave up regen shields. That is totally fine by me. Been obsessed with trying to run this deck with the Herald Morat combo added into it. Sounds kind of interesting. Bro. They really, really don't like graveyard decks. The sick part is I think we're still going to win this game, which is kind of hilarious. I know they're still going to lose. Even if they extinction event, these come back EOT, so... This guy, they never want to lose to graveyard decks. Well, what if I told you they cast 2 lanterns, 2 clings, and a weathered runestone and still lost to a graveyard deck? I feel like I'd want to put my deck in the trash at that point. You don't get Amalgam? Oh, right, because the runestone. Sure. You are correct. They don't, well, they must think that I get the Amalgam. This is still lethal, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Am I 1 short? Probably not 1 short now. Combat. Combat. Discard. Oh, I guess I could have just discarded the Wayfinder, right? I mean, it's so likely I hit a creature, right? It better be. Gigantha the Wellspring. I don't have any lands. I do have lands this time. Not spoiled. No. Being called Dredge attracts people recommending Pioneer legal Dredge cards, not realizing this deck is a graveyard focused deck or deck. I mean, people have all the cards that people have recommended have all been Pioneer legal, right? I don't think people have recommended non-Pioneer legal cards. Yeah, but that's a different deck, Tom. That's just a different deck. That's not what's going on here. Took my Fiend Artisan. Chat's being weird today. I don't know. Maybe that's just the vibe that I'm getting. This is the Neoform deck. Well, let's cast a Wayfinder. See if we can find the way. Get it? I made a funny chat. Laugh. This matchup has to be awful. Probably not great. We have Stain the Mind. We can try to race to Stain the Mind game 3. Post-board, maybe. They're playing Neoform Atraxa. And if they put an Atraxa onto the battlefield, I cannot win. I cannot win. I will yield. Okay, that's good-ish for me. Well, do it next turn. What's in the graveyard? Artisan, Troll. I guess we could just get an Artisan back. It's probably the only thing we can do. Alright, let's go Tyvar. I might just have Stub anyways, but wouldn't be surprised if they had Stub. Is there anything we can fetch that gets us out? Nope. There is not anything we can fetch, because the card did not resolve. Gigantha. Attack. Alright, need a good draw here. I need a good draw. That is not a good draw. It did the same thing again! Chat, you saw it. How does that happen twice in a day? What the fuck, man? I mean, whatever. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but I'm double clicking. It was highlighted red. It was literally highlighted red. You saw it. Oh my god, they're gonna Gigantha and hardcast the tracks, aren't they? So we can go Tyvar, and then Tyvar gets back Fiend Artisan. Okay, that is a really good draw. Let's Tyvar first. Mill. Would like to use the ability. Get back Fiend Artisan, which I can use now. Sack Supplier, get a 1-drop. So they have 3 cards in hand. They probably have an Atraxa. So I'm thinking what I want to do is, like, let them cast the Atraxa, and with the trigger on the stack, then I'll Remorse it. The issue with sacking Supplier, getting Supplier, is I can't hold up Remorse this turn. And if they Neoform and find a Stub or a Thoughtseize, I lose the game, because then they just take the Remorse, right? If I kill Gigantha... well, killing Gigantha's bad if they draw Neoform, right? Yeah, okay. We can also attack this turn if we kill Gigantha. Okay, sure. I'm in. That's fine. They go to 8. And now the Artisan's lethal. I guess this is atrocious if they have Push. Probably fucked against Push anyways, but... No! Stop! Yeah, you do have a lot of GOYFs in this deck. Okay, that helps. That's actually really good. So now we can go... Attack for 2, play Artisan, hold up double Scrapheap. That's good. That's good. How many Remorses do we have left? I only have 1 left. I only have 1 left. Yeah, I guess them giving us 4 life is pretty huge. It's actually, that's massive, right? Because if we were at 6, we couldn't go Shock. If we Shock, go to 4, play Artisan, we would just lose if they had a second Fatal Push. So the 4 life that we gained from them attacking Tyvar was so huge there. Kind of massive. Could untap a thing to chump. Oh, and just soak up 3. Yeah, I guess that's reasonable. Okay, I'm at 8. Yeah, we're just leave back 1 token. Leave back 1 creature. Yeah, I mean, they gotta have an Atraxa in hand, right? I would assume so. Please don't find Neoform. Been to Thoughtseize, we like that. Why did I shock? I have 2 Scrapheaps. No Prized Amalgams, though. No! Grr. Doomage. Damn it. We needed them to find that one turn later. One turn later would have been fine. We only have one Remorse left in our deck. I cannot imagine we're going to draw the 1 out of 35, do you believe? Did they hit stub? They did not hit stub. They did choose Boseiju. They're casting Tasigur. So now they're actually not dead, right? Even if I rip Remorse, because they can go block one Scrapheap, Boseiju the other. Yeah, they're not even dead. Even if I rip the Remorse, I don't have lethal. Because they can go block Boseiju. Good beats. Yeah, if they found the Neoform one turn later, I think we would have been fine that game. Okay, let's bring in Stain the Mind, because we can cast it pretty quickly with our 1-drops. Like, we can reliably cast this on turn 3. I think Plague Crafter is pretty good, too. Because they also can't stub this, right? If they Attrax us and we just Plague Crafter their Attraxa, that could be good. I feel like Scooze might be a little bit too slow. Brain Maggot could be awkward against Fatal Push, but it still might be good enough. I don't want to cut... Cutting the Willow Geist is kind of weird if I'm bringing in Stain the Mind. I can shave a Tyvar. Keep all the Remorses. Yeah, shave on Troll. Alright, maybe I go... And I don't know. Cut all Tyvars. I think they're just too slow. What, you want to do... You want to do something like this, maybe? Cut the Geist, bring in the Brain Maggots. Kind of hate Tyvar in this deck. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I does some stuff. I do deck text /suggestions for random modern brews. We do deck text $10 or 2 gifted subs. The nice thing about Tyvar in this deck is the mill 3. Being able to get, like, you have 8 Tarmogoyfs that you want to get, well, 7, I guess, with Lhurgoyf and 3 Fiend Artisan. So being able to rebuy one of those that you milled over with a Supplier or a Wayfinder or a Salvage is really good. That's kind of the idea. So I know this hand doesn't have green mana, but it does have Supplier into Brain Maggot, or maybe Supplier into Fiend Artisan. Okay, let's go to combat. If they're going to hold up Fatal Push, I kind of just want to go Scrapheap Scrounger. I know it looks a little weird, but I don't want to play this into push. I want to potentially just Brain Maggot their push. Tapped Watery Grave, okay. Them not milling is good. Green Source is nice. Let's go to combat, see what they do. What's up, DT? I played a lot of Mono White yesterday. I was really impressed with the Mono White deck. But still undecided for sure. I think if the tournament was tomorrow, I'd probably play an Atraxa pile, but probably Rakdos Atraxa. I think I like the mana in that deck better. I can kick a Lhurgoyf here. I like that. Just the best use of my mana. And then next turn, if I rip a land, I can go Brain Maggot Fiend Artisan. Guess this is worse if they have second push. Let's go to combat first. 1 second here. I'm going to do this. All right, we got Epion with the $10 donation. Thank you very, very much for the $10. That's very, very generous of you. I appreciate that. Let me just pull up the link here real quick. We'll take a look. Let's see. I know I say that every day. Aether Gust, huh? Cards in hand. They're probably going to cast a Delve creature here. Kind of want to actually top this. Because if they play a Delve creature, I can go Remorse and just cast the GOYF. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we got $10 from Epion. We'll take a look at that after this match. I don't like doing deck text in between the match, so I hope you're cool with that. I don't like going back and forth. Go 16, play GOYF. Surely they don't have a fourth answer, right? You like playing Brain Maggot there? Not over the Lhurgoyf. It's too much pressure, I think. I mean, I guess it sucks that they have another Fatal Push, but... You have 3 cards. They're taking approximately 1,000,000 damage. So you can get their Gigantha. Play Boseiju, play Fiend Artisan. Not better to Artisan here. I like that Lhurgoyf has Trample. I guess the Trample didn't matter that much there, but All right, game 3. Let me take a look at this deck for Epion. Thanks again for the 10. Very, very nice of you. Appreciate that. All right, so Epion says, this is an untested idea of trying to make Livewire, Lash, and Rot Priest work together. Deck is slower than the decks it steals from Hammer Time. In fact, doesn't need to attack to win all of its spells. Pro. I think that message got cut off a little bit. So Grafted Exoskeleton, I think it's probably a little bit too slow. I guess with Stoneforge you can cheat it into play, but it's still equipped to... Yeah... I guess it is kind of a combo with Livewire Lash, right? Whenever this creature moves target of a spell, deals 2 damage to any target. So if you give your thing Infect, you can just dome them for 2. Look at it. I'll look at it a little bit more in a sec after this match. I just want to finish the match first. That's my initial thought, though. Ooh. I have to Stain the Mind. I'm going to keep this. Yeah, I think maybe the first copy of Grafted Exoskeleton could be fine with Stoneforge, because you can cheat it into play. Same thing with Mavinda. I think Mavinda might just be a little bit too slow. I think you probably want some number of Mutagenic Growth, because Mutagenic Growth protects Rot Priest for free and is another poison, so I like Mutagenic Growth for sure. Basically, I'm not a fan of the Exoskeleton, not a fan of Mavinda. I think you maybe want a third Spellskite. Oh, they changed my code again. Hold on. Let me get you the updated code. They change my code every single month. Yeah, this should be the updated code. If a mod could change that message for me and just put the updated code in that, that'd be great. You can just copy paste the same message, just change the code. Okay. Do I have to Brain Maggot here? I have 4 cards in hand. No, I really hate that, Will. I wish they could not do. I've messaged them about it, and they said that that's just the way they do it. I think I have to Brain Maggot here. What you got? Push, Hooting Mandrills, Neoform, Mana Confluence. Well, this is bad. Yeah, this is not good. Thanks, Max. I take Fatal Push, they kill me. I guess I have to take, I don't know, I have to take one of these two so I don't get Neoformed. I don't really think we have any outs, though. That one isn't working either. That is the most up-to-date code. They actually just gave me that code yesterday. Try last month's, maybe try that code, because maybe the new code is so new that it isn't working yet. They haven't implemented it. I don't know. Their system is so weird sometimes. That one was effective February 28th. So we know they have Fatal Push in hand, so we're just dead. Make sure you're using capital. Oh yeah, make sure you're using zeros and not capital O's. Just try copy pasting the code. That might be the issue as well. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm really not sure why that would be the case. I take the land. Can't play any spells. Fortunate. What do you think of Atarka's Command in Goblins? I don't like splashing a color in that deck. You're probably just better off playing just mono red. But the same thing as a code change and not working right. Well, I mean, if every code's not working, that's an issue. I'll have to message them. I don't know why it wouldn't be working, because I'm copy pasting the code that they give me from the page. So that's very, very odd. Yeah, that should work, Max. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working though. That doesn't make any sense, because that is the most recent code on this page. They're gonna Traxxas. Can probably pack this one in. Yeah, I'm going to message them tonight, see if I can figure out what's going on. I'm not really sure why the code wouldn't be working, especially in none of them, you know? Like, I could understand if the code was just generated last night, maybe it's not updated yet, but if last month's code is also not working, then it's an issue. All right, let's do this deck tech. I'm out. All right, deck tech. Too busy doing dad-related things. This hand has no black mana. I know, right? I think I'm all set with this hand. I think I will pass. Ooh. Ever just go turn 3, 3-3, turn 4, 3-3, pass. Giga Chad. That hand seems non-functional. Well, if you thought that last hand was non-functional, well, boy, let me tell you about this one. No, I don't think he called this kid Death Cloud. I'm actually going to keep this. Back. Tyvar, Scrapheap. Look, I know this hand's bad, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to 4 cards. Did I see the new Devil Wears Prada song? No, I didn't. Is it good? 0 uncastable. Okay, that helps. I think it's better to Wayfinder here. And then we can kick the Lhurgoyf potentially next turn. It's a good start. Green-black with elves. Be some sort of green-black mid-range deck. Or it's just actually elves. Trample, extremely relevant against elves. Okay. Let's play a GOYF here. Classic. Just you know, classic things. No big deal. That's just what happens when you play Urborg Lhurgoyf. You always just mill 3 lands. For Ashiok, oh, the new DWP. Let's do it. I mean, it still tramples. It is reaching. What are you reaching for? These nuts? Alright, let's kick. Surely I can't, you know, mill 3 lands again, right? What, dude? I've milled 6 cards and none of them were creatures. I mean, just an average Doomwing stream. That's why you're all here, you know? Doesn't have trample. Oh, why did I think this card had trample? I'm an idiot. I thought it did. Alright, never mind, I'm wrong. Do you think I read these cards? Actually think I read these cards? Yeah, just an average Doomwing stream. I don't read the cards. Well, I did say trample is relevant against elves, which is a true statement. I didn't specifically say that Urborg Lhurgoyf had trample. I just said trample is good against elves. So I wasn't lying to you when I said that. Alright, let's main phase this. See, the issue is I kind of want to take a creature, but I also kind of want these to be 4/5s. Should probably take Fiend Artisan. Yeah, that's fine. We can go Fiend Artisan. Still don't have great blocks, though, is the issue. Go. They're not terrible blocks. Take Troll, discard Amalgam. How am I getting the Amalgam back, though? I think the Fiend Artisan's more important. Probably dead anyways. What do we get with this Artisan? Honestly, probably just Stitcher Supplier to make these bigger. You know what I wish this deck had? I guess it wouldn't be too relevant in this matchup, but Mogus's Marauder. To get through, like against Mono Weight or something, to get through a bunch of blockers. Satyr Wayfinder gets Supplier, play Artisan. 2, 3, 4 blockers. It's probably fine. Yeah, let's go. I guess I could also just get another Lhurgoyf. Let's get Supplier. I want to make these bigger. I don't know how I get through this wall of shitters, though. Okay, they're bigger. Are we dead to a Lord? We are dead to a Lord, right? 4 blockers. And they have Chord for Lord. Yeah, we're dead to a lot. It should kill us if they get a Lord. Oh yeah, that just kills us anyways, right? Block 1, 2, 3, 4, take 6. And we're dead to a ham sandwich. Elves, huh? Grim Player is Pioneer legal. It's not Pioneer playable, but it's Pioneer legal. Yeah, removal spells for the Lords are good. Crafter seems kind of mid, though. They have a lot of ways to make tokens, right? Elvish War Master and Twin Edge Elite both make tokens. I feel like Blade Crafter's kind of mid. I do like Decays, though, to break up the Lords. Shave a Tyvar. Shave the Deathrite Shaman. I'm just going to do light sideboarding. I almost want to consider Stain the Mind to take their Shaman of the Packs. That might be a little too deep, though. Okay, this hand's good. Grim Player Slander. I mean, am I wrong? Tell me where the lie is. I don't see a lie. I think we actually just GOYF here. And then I can go Wayfinder, Black Source, Supplier next turn. Puts a little bit more pressure on them. Wow, chat is so slow we let Ashiok get a Pyramid. Killing me. I can't with letting Ashiok get a Pyramid. My card's big, but have you met my big cards? He's impossibly quick. Well, that's because he's a VIP. No Black Source, by the way. Doomy's card is the Biffwist. Biffwist? Biffwist? I was confused for a second. How do you autocorrect to Biffwist? Where did you get that from? That's certainly a word. That is one of the words of all time. Hmm. Not big enough. I mean, I could trade, but I don't want to trade. What if I don't want to trade? Alright, no attacks. I probably have to trade here. Trade, then Tyvar get it back. Yeah, only the real ones know about Biffwist. They're gonna try and get me and cord for Lord. I mean, I'm just double blocking. Playing around Lord. Before they Crypt Incursion me. Okay. Double Lord still doesn't kill both of my creatures, right? Sure. Okay, that's fine. A lot of stuff. They certainly have a lot of stuff over there. Why would they kill the Lhurgoyf and not the Fiend Artisan? It is Pioneer legal. I think I have to leave like big creatures back, so I'm just gonna go Tyvar minus. Get back Lhurgoyf. I mean, Tyvar getting back Lhurgoyf is pretty sick. You can also get back Grimflayer. You can get back Grimflayer. That is an option. I feel like we're gonna die this turn. That's on New Song. It was pretty good. I like it. I'm going to see DWP next month if August Burns Red. Are you jelly? I'll put videos in the group chat. Don't worry. Yeah, ABR is going to be sick. I've seen ABR twice. I have not seen DWP yet. ABR puts on a hell of a show. Scavenging Ooze. They're insane live. I'm down for it. I'm excited. It's going to be a good show. We are so unbelievably Dredge. Seems like a bad matchup. Especially because Lhurgoyf does not have trample. As it turns out. Well, elves are based. I mean, we defeated our opponent round 1. They were playing mono black. Oh, this was the league where we beat our opponent round 1 after they sideboarded into hold on. Post board they cast 3 Lantern of the Lost. They cast 3 Lantern of the Lost. No. 3 Fling to Dust, 2 Lanterns, and a Weathered Runestone, and I still beat them. That's what it was. They drew 6 of their sideboard cards and still lost. And then it's all been downhill from there. I guess can I really afford to sack Artisan here? I think I want to hold up Decay. I guess I should probably still use Tyvar. Alright, you can go. They definitely overboarded. Why is it sorcery speed only? Because WotC hates us. Kill Ooze now? Think so? Yeah, maybe the Ooze is more threatening. I mean, we're just dead to the Shaman, right? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're just dead to the Shaman. Alright, GG's. Come from modern blue-white. No, we can't have more blue-white players in the ecosystem, Pike. Lotus Field, huh? How fast can we go against Lotus Field? Okay, not that fast. I mean, I'm gonna go, what, GOYF on 2, Salvage on 3, and just pray? Yeah, I think I have to GOYF here. GOYF this turn, Salvage next turn, hope it's good enough. It's probably not going to be good enough, but... I think if I, like, Salvage into... Yeah, I don't even know. Okay, that kind of helps. Potentially could make this a 2-turn clock. You have to get pretty lucky. Thoughts on taking nothing? This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I want to play the Supplier this turn, but I'm thinking about taking a second Supplier for next turn. The DRS is too slow. I have to play the Supplier this turn. I need to put them on a 2-turn clock, because I'm not getting another turn. I have to assume that I'm dead. Not next turn, potentially dead next turn. There's nothing I can do about that. But I have to kill them next turn, for sure. Or at least try to. So I guess at that point, maybe taking Wayfinder is better, because I don't need to cast this turn. I think that makes sense. I think that gives me the best chance of killing them next turn, right? Yeah, I think so. We play this. Hopefully hit 3 creatures. Hit 2. So this is 8, put them to 11. And this is 9 if I hit 2 creatures off of this. Alright, there's a chance. I mean, it's unlikely that I'm dead next turn. Deck needs Grist. Yeah, this deck would be sick with Grist. You can Fiend Artisan for Grist, right? Creature. Yeah, you can. That'd be sick. Well, this is just mill 6, right? That's better than mill 4. Alright, let's do that. Green, black, blue, black. Surely mill 6 is better than mill 4. Alright, Xaxes, show me the Otawara. That's unsplashing red instead of blue for Obnix. Well, we're not really playing any blue cards, right? I guess it's just Urborg Lhurgoyf. This is the only blue card, which you could maybe just do off of like Mana Confluence. I guess Obnix looks pretty sick with Lhurgoyf. And Fiend Artisan too. Might not be that bad. I could see it. What would you cut for Obnix though? Because you can't really afford to cut more creatures. You probably have to cut Tyvars. I think I like holding up Remorse. Well, the problem with holding up Remorse is, what if the first 3... Like, this wasn't lethal unless I hit 2 creatures. So if I don't hit 2 creatures in the first 3 cards, then they don't have to Otawara. I have to force them to Otawara that turn. You know what I mean? See, now they're just dead. But I think I had to go all in there, I think. Can't believe I won that game. Sheesh. Cannot believe I won that game. Stealing game 1's really nice. Alright, Stain the Mind coming in. Brain Maggot coming in. I think I cut all the Remorses. I assume Boseiju's good enough. Because it kills Thespian Stage. We want Haywire Mite for Omniscience. Probably not. Shave like 2 Tyvars because they're kind of slow. Maybe just all the Tyvars, actually. They're really slow in this matchup. This looks okay. Scavenging Ooze is good against Leer. Haywire Mite's good against Omniscience, but I have lethal the following turn anyway with a single kick. Well, what I'm saying, Panda, is if they don't have the Otawara, I have to guarantee that they're dead. I cannot afford to be a point short that turn. Also, even if I tap out and force the Otawara, it's still much less likely they kill me. Because that means they're not copying that turn, you know what I mean? So they have access to less mana next turn. Right, but like them having it's not even that bad, you know? Is an Amalgam terrible without Tyvar? No, because you still have Salvage. You still have the... Not Salvage. Lotleth Troll to discard it. It's a lot worse for sure, but it's not horrible. The sand's good. We can go 1 drop, 2 drop, stain on 3. Question here, what do we stain? I don't have enough experience against them to know what to stain here. I don't think it's poor. Ultimatum? Like, don't you just stain a win condition? Like Approach? Masterminds? Yeah, because they don't usually have Approach main deck, right? Not typically. I mean, if I'm going to cast Stain next turn, I might as well just play the Wayfinder first. Masterminds are peer. Yeah, I think I'm going to name Masterminds. Like, some lists do have... what you call it? Lair of the Hydra, but I'm still just going to name Masterminds. Alright, can they win without Masterminds? Multiverse. They have Cyclonic Rift. They do have a lair. And yeah, it appears that was the correct name, right? I think. So it's just lair we have to beat. I don't think it should be that hard to beat the lair. We have enough blockers. We can make a lot of blockers. Yeah, I think we're chilling. I think we're chilling. Oh yeah, Boseiju too. That's a good point. Look, man, I just forgot what Boseiju did, okay? It's not my fault. Yeah, I guess the Balagad can get back the land, the lair. Oh, they're doing stuff. They just want to cast Leer. Yeah, makes sense. How many Balagads do they have left? They have none, right? Yeah, they don't have any. They only have one and they played it. Okay, now what? Salvage here to try and find a threat, I think. Just salvage main phase. Try and find a GOYF. Found a Deathrite Shaman. Maybe... actually, the Shaman's pretty good here, right? Kind of mess with the Leer a little bit. I know it doesn't pressure them, but... Hidden strings for mood blockers go for Leer beats. I feel like we can beat that, though. Something tells me we can produce enough random material to create enough blockers. Oh, that's true. They sacked a Balagad to the Lotus Field. Yeah, okay. So they have 2 Balagads, but they played one. Yeah. But they can't get this back because this is the only other Balagad. They played it from hand. So they played this, played this, played this. We know about these 3. I guess they can like petition for Path of Peril. I don't know. We'll make them figure it out. They just drew the lair, but that's fine because we have Boseiju. Satyr, technically a mill for the purposes of Creeping Chill. Yeah, that works. Tear Asunder, the Deathrite Shaman, okay. So now we go Satyr. Satyr, Brick. But this is decent because I can hold up Scrounger / Amalgam. Or, excuse me, Scrounger / Boseiju. If they go for the lair, then we have this. Oh, but should I? I don't know if I like Creeping Chill. The problem with Creeping Chill is sometimes you just have to draw it. It's got the Dryad Arbor problem. Yeah, same thing. It's like sometimes you just draw those cards. The thing about Amalgam is when you draw Amalgam, it's still a 3-mana 3/3, which is better rate than stuff like Chill and Narcomoeba. And you have the out of discarding it to Troll, which I guess you could argue that you have the out of discarding that to Amalgam, but... I think I might just shove here. Okay, they're going to copy now. I wouldn't want to Boseiju the stage anyway, so I don't care about this. I think we could probably afford to shove. Stage can copy layer. Not if I Boseiju right now. Right? If I just Boseiju it right now, what can they do? They have no more... Yeah, they have no more Balagads. So I'm missing something. I'm just going to go to combat. Oh, they can flashback Balagad. Sure. Okay. Yeah, flashback Balagad back to lair. True. Very true. 8 go to 11? Okay, let's salvage. That's not bad. Let's take that. Play that. Probably take their Dark Petition. Yeah, I'm going to hold up the Boseiju. I was considering Boseijuing now. I think we take Dark Petition. Them invest the mana with what? Oh, with the lair. Well, the issue is what if they copy the lair, right? That's why I was kind of hesitant to pass here. But I guess if they're going for a big lair, they're probably going to tap the Lotus Field. They're going to tap this one, so they might not be able to have this up and, you know. They are pouring through all of the pages. How many pages they got left? It's pretty bad for me. Okay. Can't be that many pages left. If we lose this game after stay the biting them, just losing to layer beatdowns. Probably just get a sweeper here. Path of Peril, which doesn't kill the 3/3s, but it gets them back the Dark Petition. Just gonna F6 until the point that they... I could just F6 for now. Up until they go for the layer. Chat, are we dead? I mean, I don't know. We're looking a little sketchy. Stage... Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't want to Boseiju there anyways. 1 F6, fine. Just in case. Right, that's why I would not want to Boseiju. Or not want F6. Do I just have to Boseiju now? I feel like I do. I don't think it's good enough, though. Just float the mana. Yeah, maybe that was better. They've already played their land for the turn, though, right? I guess I could have waited until they untapped one of the Thespian stages. Well, they can untap it. They can't give it haste, though, right? It doesn't give it haste, does it? No, it doesn't give it haste. Right, but what I'm saying is, like, yeah, because they can't instant speed the hidden strings, but if they get to a point where they can hidden strings untap one of the stages, they can get to, like, I have to respond to that with Boseiju, because if they then tap a land, then I still have to, if I respond to Boseiju and they have the stage untapped, they can copy the layer. you know. Oh, right, the stage doesn't have Summoning Sickness. Good point, good point. That is a good point, yeah. Shit, we might still die. We might still die. Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. I guess I should have floated mana then, huh? Because they can just go strings. Yeah, that works too. 2 mana, copy, strings, untap those two. Maybe they can't make enough mana? I'm gonna take a nap real quick. Let me know when they're done. I sleep. Yeah, we went 3-2 with Esper. Why do I have a feeling they're not killing me this turn? Okay, sure. Do they just get, like, how many pores do they have left? I guess they can just get a bunch of pores. They get, like, strings, pour or something. I'm sure they have enough mana, right? Dead 10 times over. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't take any legal game actions, so I'm just going to let them cook. An American, not an Americant. That sounds like a Donald Trump slogan. Who's Donald Trump? I don't know, some asshole. How many times can they pour over the pages? You? A bunch. I mean, they gotta be out of pages at some point. They can't have that many pages left. Well, I guess this is a good time to reset the shill timer. So, chat, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great time today. Be sure to follow the stream. And don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime and you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get 1 free Prime subscription every single month to any streamer of your choice. If you would like to use your Amazon Prime here, I would greatly appreciate it. Help support the stream, and thank you for being here. There. Till shill timer reset. Iron Blood, thank you very, very much for the 4 months. I appreciate that. 4 months of Prime. There it is. Thank you very much, Iron Blood. Thank you for supporting the stream. Again, none of this is possible without you guys. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the stream. It means the world to me. It means the world to me that I get to do this every day. I love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world. No, not chill timer. Surely this is enough, right? 16. Okay. Yeah. They have 2 strings in the graveyard. Yeah, this is lethal. Alright, we're deterministically dead. Alright, well, resolved a turn 3 Stain the Mind, named the correct card, and still lost. So. No, they just wanted their camera time, you know? They're not going to deck out. They just cast 2 strings and I'm dead. They just go strings, untap land, copy layer, strings, untap 2 lands, animate layer, kill me. I'm going to deck out. Streamer dying. Streamer dying. Give me some water. Alright, we'll just get him on the play. It's fine. Game 3 on the play. I would like to play first. Fiend Artisan for Brain Maggot. I guess this hand's fine. It's not the most exciting, obviously, but it's got a good curve. 1 drop, 2 drop. Well, 1 drop. Maybe this on 2. This plus tap land on 3. Maybe even go just like Lotleth Troll, discard my hand or something. We'll see what they do. We got options. Turn 1 stage. I'm actually kind of into just playing the troll here. Is Path of Peril no regen? Path of Peril is not no regen. Okay, let's do this. This also deals more damage next turn with the Geist. Because I can go discard, get back, counter here, attack for 6. Ooh. No second land, huh? Well, I mean... I think it's better to keep the Fiend Artisan. Actually, is it better to just play the Fiend Artisan this turn? No, I think the Scrounger is more damage, potentially. It's close. This is 7, put them to 12. This is 10. If I draw a creature, they just die. Yeah, if I draw a creature, they're just dead. We're told a card. Alright, it's a good creature. Well, that was easy. that was easy. Alright, Zach for 12. Got him! Let's go. Alright, 3-2 per 95 points left. Well, you know. You can make that double, I guess. On the draw, risky one land? I mean, I don't come here to not keep these hands. You can't tell me not to keep these hands. Well, you can, but I'm not going to listen to you. If you have a 1 next to your name offbeat hero, that means you're in the prediction, yeah. Ooh, 3 non-lands? Milling 3 non-lands? Is it all coming up Millhouse? Definitely not coming up Millhouse. That is the opposite of Millhouse. Okay, now I milled 3 lands. Right, okay, I see. That's expected. No, the first supplier did good to me, but the second one let me down. No, pants definitely are not dry. Heck buy points. I was just feeling it. Sometimes you're feeling it, okay? I don't really have a rhyme or reason for keeping this hand. You just got a vibe. Sometimes you just have the vibe. My vibe was off, and that's fine. Can always be on. Yeah, 100% if I block with Supplier, I'm going to mill 3 lands. 100%. I mean, we have no outs at this point anyways, but... yeah, we're done. I'm off it. Alright, do as I say, not as I do. Classic. Let's bring in Abrupt Decay. Bladecrafter's pretty good, I think. Everything else, kind of bad. Tyvar seems kind of mid against the Go Wide Dahlia deck. And Shave the Deathrite. Let's do it. You blame me. It is kind of my fault. At least in the last prediction, I didn't play bad that game 3 with Esper, you know. We just got unlucky. Classic Doomwake mentality. I never play bad, I just get unlucky. Ooh, nice hand. Okay, this is definitely a keep. I think I put back the Amalgam. Yeah, it's got to be Amalgam, right? Go turn 1 Willow Geist. Guess we don't have a lot of good things to sack to this Fiend Artisan. Supplier would be a nice draw. I think I'm going to play Artisan on turn 2. And then if I rip Supplier, I can go Supplier, sack Supplier, get a Supplier. Yeah, let's play the Artisan. I mean, there's a chance that I just sack the Geist to get a Supplier. It's not that bad. Before we get Rest in Peace. Okay. Can beat that. Guess I could just go Urborg Kick. It's probably fine too. Okay, I'll take 2. That's fine. Yeah, let's go Lhurgoyf Kick here. Milled 3 creatures. That's a good start. Okay, offer the trade. That's fine. Trade's good. Can't imagine they would take the trade here. They don't. I guess Brutal Cathar killing Lhurgoyf could be kind of awkward. Counter here, attack for 4, go to 14. Okay, that's not nearly as bad for us. Stitcher Supplier would be a sick draw. I mean, any self-mill is good here. I don't run Adeline. We get a 4/5? So what can I get here? I could get a second Lhurgoyf. I could get a self-mill card. Probably Wayfinder's the best. Troll doesn't do all that much. 15? Sack Willow, get Wayfinder. Let's do that. Let's go sack Willow, get Wayfinder. I don't think this Willow Geist is doing anything for us. Okay, milling a Scrapheap's not too bad. 6/7 GOYF. So if I attack with GOYF, they probably just take 6, go to 9. Attack back here. I can chump block next turn. Yeah, I think I'm not winning this game by not attacking. So let's slam. Slam and pray. Sheffet Dune. Dunes of the Sheffet. It's pretty bad for us. This important question, what is my stance on Space Jam? Space Jam is incredibly based in a very, very good movie. They do sing the Icarus song, yeah. It's a good song. The Aftermath spell? Oh, Driven to Despair, yeah. This probably means they're chump blocking with Aspirant. I wish we just had, yeah, like Driven. I wish we had some other way to get this thing through. Even like Skrelv. I know we have a splash a third, another color for it, but Skrelv on here, name white. Go Salvage. Guess we take GOYF. We go kick GOYF. And then if I attack, they chump here. I'm playing this pre-combat, so this would be lethal, ideally. Yeah, that is lethal. So they chump here, I block here. I take 5. I'm just dead on board if I do that. Block here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just can't even attack, right? Attack here, chump block. Animate Mutavault, block here, 1, 2, 7, 9. I can't attack because I'm dead on board. Here I can block Adeline, Hopeful. And that's 6 damage if they put a counter here. Sure would be nice if it had Trample, yeah. It turns out it actually does not have Trample, and I did not read the card. Okay. At least they don't have Brave. I don't really know what we're drawing towards, though. I mean, I'm dead to a lot of cards. They have Lieutenant? Why did they animate? What are they doing? What is going on here? Oh, so they just slow rolled the Brave. Yeah, I mean, I'm dead to it. You just cast it. Alright, you got me voted. I love Magic Online players. Alright, anyways. 2-3. I don't know. It's kind of sad. Deck felt... I mean, there were some draws where it felt pretty good. You know, that very first game that we played, the really sweet draw. I'm not really sure what I don't like. Like, I think Willow Geist is kind of medium. Not a big fan of that card. The Deathrite Shaman didn't come up too much, but it's probably fine to have as a 1 for Fiend Artisan. I think this deck should definitely play 4 copies of this. This is just, just more Tarmogoyfs. Some way to get these through some smaller blockers, like Driven to Despair. Maybe cut the 4th Tyvar. 3 of these might be too much. I don't know. Overall, deck felt pretty good. It was interesting for sure, and I had a great time. So if you're watching the video on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.